Jason Myers to get this one going. And here we go at Mile High. From his own end zone, here we go. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
At the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. This one finds Evan Ingram. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for Broncos' first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
They've got first down here from the 36. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
First and 10, Murray. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
18 yards on the play. And the Broncos first down.
He finds him right side. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
18 Cardinal.
Staying with Walker. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Bronk. This is 1st and goal.
Bronco 80.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Pirates. 7 Pirates. Come on, come on. 6. 70 Timberwolves. 3 Lions. Let's go.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Ready, ready.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
It's a design run for Milrow. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Milrow's going to sneak it. And this time he fights his way across for the touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Omaha, Omaha, Omaha. Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Bunch.
Throwing here, Murray. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Enter. 1-1. 2-2. Hot. 2-2. Hot. 2-2. Yeah. Hey, alert motion. 1-1.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Offense in the hurry up here.
Omaha. 2nd and 4.
Hey.
Now Murray. Has him running the combat. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Tyler throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first and 10, it's Murray. England's got another one. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam are what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They give up the middle to Harvey. And not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and 2. Murray. Catch made. We got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Going for it with Harvey. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one. Harvey will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Murray, 3rd and goal. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. The 50. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
Okay,
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
ready. Making contact.
Milrow with it on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Bring it. 60 Eagles.
They give up the gut to Walker. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. Now they're up against it here on 4th down.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Drops it down. Harvey. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for a Broncos.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Murray to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Kyler looking to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Murray on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Kyler with a chance to run here. And nothing is going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Omaha. Green. That's one.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Pass is cut at the 9. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
18. And the Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Designed to look for Murray. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a one-score game before halftime. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup 19. Cup 19.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield.
60. 2. Catherine Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
First down throw here from Milrow. Rolling left, buying some time. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
70 Timberwolves.
Gain of 12.
70 Rangers. 70
First down,
Rangers.
Seahawks.
Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the gun, Milrow. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense is set. First and 10.
Come on. 6, 7, 6, 7, 18.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
Okay,
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 6.
Smith and Jigba going in motion right. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Myers' kick is good, and that'll double their lead to 6. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Space on the right. He's got room. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper the Gene in to pick it off. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
26. Broncos 14.
Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story. And right now, that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
Returnable from near the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jackson on the return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. drop it.
Easy, easy.
Offense to the line fast.
A loss of 5 brings up second and 15 at the 16-yard line.
Giving this to Harvey. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Working quickly here.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. That's on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's another Broncos first down.
Easy, easy,
First
easy.
and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Murray. First and 10. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Murray thrown again on second and 10. That's into the hands of Franklin. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40.
On first and 10, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense up to the line
8
fast.
yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Another throw coming from Murray. Headed out right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
It's a third down give to Harvey. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
I know sauce.
Second and 10 now. Murray to throw. Hits his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Working quickly here.
12 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
First and 10. It's Harvey. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that will not be enough for a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Broncos trim the ball game. They kick it off. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 24-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Off the play action. Here's Murray. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion.
70.
Walker on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Running with Walker again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
Milrow with it on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Milroe from the gun. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Broncos, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Swim. Yeah. 2-2.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
What? 2-2. That's one.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Play action now. Murray. On the move. He eventually runs out of road here. Defenders closing in, and he just chooses to tuck it and go down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Now at midfield after that loss, here's 2nd and long.
Big A sofa. Easy, quiver.
Here's Kyler to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
What you got? 2-2. Hot.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he lost the football. And that should be Seahawks football.
There are so many fundamental details to play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB does it, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
3, Viking 18. Ready.
First down throw here from Milroe. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, Milroe. This This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Warriors 17. 18. Right here. Buffalo 18.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
A number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Hold it ready.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Check, man. Ready? Check. 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they do.
Just a yard here before this play goes out. It's 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
He's back to throw. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, brother. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Wyatt. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 17. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Now it's Milrow. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw.
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to get this up to the 23. Stopped just shy, though, of getting that first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. 3rd down run by Dobbins. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Running it again with Dobbins. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They run the counter with Dobbins. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. He's at the 10. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown.
Okay, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Seahawks 26. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Right there. 65 10. 70. 70. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Seahawks 34.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Easy, quick. 1, 2.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On second down, here's Dobbins. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Going for the first with Dobbins. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Murray getting everyone set. They're going for 2 here.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Sending them up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground and run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. From his own end zone, here we go.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Pass to 60. Drop 60. Drop 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Milrow now to throw. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Lions.
Throwing here, Milrow. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 3.
Working now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd.
Buffalo 80. Buffalo 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. Not saying 19. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
70 Timberwolves. Check, contact, check, contact. Go, League, go. 18, up Ready?
Third and long for him here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Broncos get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Harvey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Shift.
They're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos put up even more points in a win. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos make it a 24-point ball game. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So it's a win for the Broncos.